speculation surrounding its decision to drop criminal charges against Gautam Adani, describing reports based on anonymous sources as unreliable and unsupported by facts. In a filing submitted to federal court, senior Justice Department official Marta directly addressed stories suggesting that the dismissal of charges was linked to potential investments by Adani-related entities in the United States. That is false. Marta wrote that the filing states that he had already decided to seek dismissal of the securities charges before any discussion of investments arose, and the decision was based entirely on his review of the legal merits. He said, and I quote, "I would have sought dismissal of the securities charges regardless of any mentions of investments," the filing said, and Mr. Marta also rebuked unnamed current and former Justice Department employees whom he accused of leaking information about internal deliberations to the media. Atul, these are scathing remarks once again coming in from Mr. Marta, saying that, the US Justice Department in some sense was also at fault.
Well, yeah, there have been allegations, right after since the court filing was made by the US Department of Justice that it has been done in lieu of the payment, investment rather, that has been offered by the Adani Group. But the US Department of Justice clearly staying out of it and saying that, the whole allegations does not find any merit, because the US Department of Justice's primary report, the understanding, the analysis of the case was reached much before this announcement by the Adani Group was made, is what the US Department of Justice is, has reaffirmed. And what they also say is that, there has been a lot of, bogey that has been created through media headlines in the case, and that continues right now with all these kind of allegations. But the US Department of Justice continues to, make this point that there was fundamentally there was no case against the Adani Group, and the whole case was concocted. The spun was given to make it a case about securities, but certainly there was no case against the Adani Group, and all of this seems to be motivated, and some sort of unfair understanding of the whole matter was deployed.
All right, Atul,
to make
appreciate you joining us. Thanks for that. We take a short break. Be right back.